what you want, what you want.
Hi, I'm Art Linquido, head instructor at Trident Tactical Martial Arts in Myrtle Beach. Guided Chaos to me is a way of life. It's a family art created by Grandmaster John Perkins. I've been doing it for a very long time. It has saved my butt so many times in the Bergen County Jail as a correction officer. It saved me when I was a professional bouncer, bodyguard. I used it in the Middle East. It has saved my life. It means the world to me. I would recommend to anybody, if you're going to do a martial art for self-defense reasons, definitely look into and take the Guided Chaos system. It's by far the best I've ever trained in.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Mo. I've been training Guided Chaos for 2.5 years. I only realized I never found it before, and I'll tell you why I'm qualified to say this. I'm someone who has practiced on my own and with some guidance, kung fu, boxing, and a couple other things here and there, picking tricks as I go over the years. I've associated myself with some people in the military, including people in naval combat support, SWIC. And this is basically acquaintances and friends I've met over the years in different places. And my whole point is, I've always been really good at picking something good. I have a good eye for detail, and I can tell when something is good. And when I decided I want to get back to the martial arts, and this time I want to dedicate myself solely to it, I didn't know what I was looking for, but I knew what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for mixed martial arts because I don't care to be in the ring and prance around. It's not my thing. I wanted to find something that I can, if I need to, defend myself.
He's good to go.
Okay, that's matter of fact, I got a shirt for you.
Stop. Alright. Jab cross a few. A little fast. I meant with both hands, but that was very good. You want that? If I'm right here, he can basically do that whenever he wants. Okay? I might be, oh, I'm going to control his hand. You're not going to control his hands at all. Right? Oh, I'm in contact. I'll be able to dodge. If he goes this fast, it's like, hit. Might be difficult. So, as soon as I feel how his body's moving, I need to be offline and in. I can't be like, oh, what's he going to do? Too late. Okay? So, I want you to work on making sure you're constantly, from the very first, really it should happen maybe before contact, but in the beginning, from the very first contact, you're feeling where our structure is, you're getting offline, you're moving in. If I'm a little offline, he now needs to readjust in order to bring his strength to bear. I adjust again. Stay loose, so it's tough for him to get leverage, and I continue. Okay? So his strength in itself isn't an issue unless I make myself available to it. Make sense? Or if I can throw his balance for a second and take a lot of the juice off, or if he's like coming in at me like something, just that little bit affects his whole body, right? I might only appear to be snapping his hand or something, but it affects where his whole body goes and where it's going to go next. So, the less freedom of motion I have. So if he's coming in at me and I'm just like this, boom, I'm free to move anywhere. Now, if he does something and that scares me and I maybe turn over like this, look at this. I've almost fully extended my spine in this direction. If you fully extend a joint in any direction, you're taking away its range of motion, right? It can't move any further this way. Plus, it's more complicated to balance when I'm in this position. All right? So watch what it's happening. If I just try to kind of struggle from here, do something else, I'm going to get crushed down. So what I would do right away, if I did end up in this position, immediately drop, get my hips back under me. Now look, I'm back in kind of a normal place. Now Steve tries to do anything. Right? I have my balance, I'm able to do whatever I need to do. Again, it's not a matter of where your feet are. You can do all the same stuff on one foot if you've developed your balance. It's a matter of learning how to use your body most efficiently. And one aspect of that is not allowing your joints to get to full compression. In other words, if I let Steve push my arms back so that my elbows are like closed, where else can they go? But if instead, as he pushes, I turn my body so that I still have plenty of range of motion, I have many more options, right? Likewise, a lot of people do this. He pushes my arm across my body, and I let it go all the way over here. I've just closed off the range of motion of my shoulder and most of it in my elbow. Where else can I go from here? I mean, I'm already feeling the stretch right here. What if instead, as he pushed, I turn my whole body so that that shoulder never gets closed? So what does all this stuff have in common? Whatever he does, I adjust my whole body so that I'm as normal as I can be. Okay? Now, if I'm walking along and out of the corner of my eye, Steve is suddenly taking my head off, whoa, I'm gonna go wherever the fuck I have to go. Don't get me wrong. Again, that's why I'm saying it's not a rule, it's a generality. But now from here, what am I doing next? Am I gonna try to hit him from here? That would be a waste of fucking time, right? I drop everything back under me so I'm united again and continue from there. Also with a guy this size, it becomes even more important that you penetrate him as soon as possible. Anywhere, even if you can't get a good strike right away, although that works better. As soon as he starts moving or whatever, whoa. See how I have kind of a beat on what he's doing? He does something else, whoa, whoa. I have a beat on his balance and penetrate, just so he doesn't have free reign to move with all the power that he can, because that would be bad for me. It's hard for me to go, please stop, right? But he can generally count on a solid strike creating some distance, right? If he hits me here, it'll either knock me back or I'll just kind of flinch away from him, usually. Therefore, he better be already stepping to close that distance, okay? Because what you definitely don't want, I mean, you're lucky enough to get in on a guy, boom, you hit him, you let him go back, out comes Mr. Happy, and a lot of weapons come out mid-fight, especially blades, okay? When the guy realizes he's losing, kind of fold it in half so I can do that to you, okay? So again, don't let any joints, including your shoulder, what is this? You don't need to twist that. Here, move your whole body in. Skeleton, boom. Just like, I'm not gonna die. All right, whole skeleton movement. Good. Remember guys, even if you're going slowly and not like trying to hit hard, so to speak, every time you touch, it should have that density behind it, okay? My opposite shoulder or something. Notice how my body turns to the legs. You guys don't feel bad about this. Tim told me a long time ago, lots of guys are good with their arms. Few guys are good with their legs. Almost no one knows how to connect their upper and lower body. I don't want to run out of space. If you push my elbows back to the same place, notice how I turn and get out of the way before that happens. If you bring your hand too close to your, feel that? It's not from here. As we're moving, if I feel that this is closed, my arm is still bent. It's not extending. Okay? And of course, this is like expressing it long, so it like shoves you. But so work that. And when anything again, general rule, not absolute. Here's your midline. Do not let your hand go across your midline. Turn your body. There. Do not let this hand go across your midline. Turn your body. Good. Do not let this get so bent. Turn your body. Do not let me push this behind you. Turn your body. Good. Try to put my hands behind me. Yeah, like put them behind me like this. Turning my body so they stay in front. So instead of trying to push that, turn your body the other way. There. And you're safe. You can keep penetrating in here just with your skeleton. Good. Continue. You don't need to step away. Remember, you don't probably have time to step away here. If this were really boom coming across like that, but you do have time to sink your weight. Boom. There we go. You know what I mean by sink your weight?
When you're playing yourself,
No, all it's literally just bend your knees. Don't even make it any more complicated. Basically, anything that I do that's like kind of putting stuff into you, sink it into the ground, boom. Boom. And continue moving in. Right? Anticipate, especially when you hit someone, there's probably going to be distance. You don't knock them out right away, so definitely keep moving in. Remember, you don't want to box. You probably don't want to box with like a wily guy, so you want to make sure you keep moving in, so I can't box with you. Boom. If you're on top of me, I can't box. Relax. So if you're pushing me away like that, just let your body continue to turn. Yeah. And now, just good. Caught me while I'm talking. Don't let me fold you like that. Remember, every time I push your arm across your body, I'm closing one. No, just move your body so I never close those joints. So you're still free to move with total freedom of action. If I let you close any of my joints by like pressing my arm across, I'm gone. You can feel it, right? You have a cool beat on my. Did you ever play football? So you know how to get a beat on a guy's center of gravity and just wreck him, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people know how to do that. A lot of big guys know how to do that. So the key is, if you start to get a beat on my center of gravity, I got to change where my center of gravity is right away before you can follow it to just never let myself get compressed. Never let yourself get compressed. Don't just drop that. Relax. Open your hand up. Cock your back. Like you're about to chin jab me. Ready? But don't force it. Open the hand up. Boom. Good. Exactly. Boom. Good. You alright? Yeah. Okay, you don't have to be polite. Omari will edit out the stuff that doesn't look good for me. Try not to grapple too much because it gives that opening. This is a perfect chance to just drop and slam me. As soon as you start grappling and grabbing, give me a chance to possibly get out of it. Again, good grapplers will give you minimal chance to get out of it, but it's still more chance than if you just wreck the guy. Don't bend backwards when that happens. Stay sunken. Boom. Good. Yeah. Big difference in feel, right? Back here. Move your whole body in and in. Notice how that works. If you struggle with my grip, it feels like I'm holding you tight, but if you move your whole skeleton, I'm really not holding you that tight. Here's your grip. Yeah, here what? He's holding me real tight on my arm, even both arms. Okay? If I focus on this, I'm not going to be moving. If I just move my whole body, all right, anywhere he wants to hold me, as long as I don't focus on that and I just move my whole body, use somebody with 2 hands on one. All right? Right? But as long as I move my whole body, I'm good. As soon as I start struggling with this and thinking I need to get out of his grip, I'm gone. The whole boat. Because here it's so right? So if he's somehow holding both arms, or maybe further up, like imagine I'm her and you're just gonna like ragdoll me. Right? If I start struggling against his grip, I got well, this is a big thing, but no, I got nothing. Right? But as soon as, you know, especially if he's putting a lot of strength and ragdolling me or something, it'll shake me around. Okay? Then it works out. So, this might feel scary. Move your whole body. Oh! In here. Whole body. Relax what's it. Elbow me. Boom. Use what's free. Exactly. Boom. Right away. Sooner. Oh, yes! And keep going. You ever do one of these drills?
Yeah, no, I like the drills. Yeah, in the back.
Imagine I look like a bat. But hit. Okay. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Keep going. In, so I can't get in. When I'm down, start kicking. Okay, if you can't immediately escape. All right, good. Keep going. I'm gonna keep my jaw closed. Don't grapple with me. Keep hitting. Good. Kick. Oh, no, kick me. Good. Don't get too close. Just run around to my head so I can't grab you and kick right in the head.
The problem I found with a lot of martial arts is that one, they're not effective anymore. Maybe they're in dojos. Maybe they're just, you know, sport-centric, and that's fine. I just want to defend myself and call it a day. And I kept an open mind, and that helped me out. If I didn't keep an open mind, I would have done something that's more popular. And when I found a guy to chaos, the best way I could say is I could feel the violence. I know that sounds weird for someone to say that, but like I said, I've always had a good eye for detail, and I know a good thing when I see it. And when I saw it, I immediately jumped on board, asked a couple questions, got the book, bought some steel top boots, and met the guys over here in Atlanta, Omari and Vernon and Roman and Christy, and it's been a blast, and all the other people, of course. But if I learned from it, one, be yourself. Most martial arts can't say that because they want you to follow a system, and there's nothing wrong with that. But here, you're not following a system or techniques, you make your own technique. Everyone's different personality, build, style, and whatnot. Here, you just follow your natural intuition and just, like an animal, you just let everything go. That's why learning this. If you're someone who's looking for actual self-defense and not just techniques to be like a robot, you want to do this. If you're someone in law enforcement, military, actual military like myself, someone in private security, and you're focused on no-nonsense results, this is what you want to do. If you have another martial art you like and enjoy, you can combine it with that. There's no competition. It's not about ego. It's about results and just being your best self. And if you're a woman, you want to know about self-defense, you definitely want to go ahead and get with this because we teach you the most important thing is awareness. Without awareness, everything else is irrelevant. You can be the biggest, strongest person in the ring shit. But if you want to learn how to handle yourself, you want to be the best person you can be, get with Guided Chaos, and I'll see you there.
You see the two logos? My friends. Oh, sorry. What's up, guys? It's here.